Both Robert Whittaker and Reinier de Ridder have made weight, and tomorrow's main event is official.
185.5 pounds for the number 5 ranked Robert the Reaper Whittaker. 186 pounds for RDR.
Ahead of his fight against Reinier de Ridder tomorrow, Robert Whittaker revealed some information regarding his recent loss to Khamzat Chimaev. The two fought back in October, and Khamzat submitted Rob with a face crank in the first round. Khamzat's squeeze was so tight that Rob suffered a broken jaw, and 3 of his bottom teeth were shattered. He reveals Dana White covered the cost to get his teeth fixed.
How are you feeling? How's the health? How long did it take to rehab from the last fight? And if it's not a secret, how much did the teeth cost?
Yeah, I'm 100% recovery. Honestly, it wasn't too long afterwards because I just got them taken out, so got implants put in, just had to wait for them to settle. So if anything, they're better than they were before. And the price, it was paid by Uncle Dana, so it's a work injury.
The fight against Khamzat, you said it before that your problems with the teeth started way before the fight, so the reason why the jaw cracked was because it was on a badly hurt jaw before. What do you think if he locked the same type of move on somebody who didn't have those jaw problems like yourself? Would he crack that jaw as well?
It wasn't the jaw, it was the teeth that got moved. My jaw was fine. Honestly though, I shouldn't have been in that position to begin with. It's not a strong position to be in. But who knows? Maybe we'll find out in a few weeks.
TJ Dillashaw confirms that he will never fight again. He last fought in October of 2022, where he challenged Aljamain Sterling for the bantamweight title. TJ was TKO'd in the second round after suffering a dislocated shoulder.
Unfortunately, I'll never fight again, man. It's a total bummer. I can't even comb my hair with my left hand, right? I can't raise it yet. Passively.
You have nerve damage?
I got some nerve damage in there, I think. So I've had 6 surgeries on the shoulder trying to piece myself back together, and I had a massive one, my last 2, where they had to put a cadaver bone in there. They took a piece of my lower trap out of my back, they put it in my shoulder. They took a piece of my lat, they put it in my shoulder, all to try to give me some ability back so that I could potentially continue to fight. But unfortunately, nothing really worked, and now I'm a candidate for a shoulder replacement. I got to do a reverse shoulder replacement. They're going to cut the head of my humerus off, put the ball in my shoulder. It's wild.
Arman Tsarukyan trolled Ilia Topuria after Ilia said that he would rather vacate the lightweight title than fight him.
Listen, when you put so much effort in the game and you have a guy in front who you don't know that maybe he could pull out from the fight, that's not something good for us. It's not on my back. Bro, I don't care. They're gonna give him a fight before the title shot because there is no way. I'm the world champion. I'm never gonna give him a chance to fight for the title. I will be like, listen, if that's the case, take my belt. I don't do it.
Arman responded with this video via Instagram. In the caption, he added a duck emoji.
Ilia, stop running, Ilia. Stop running, Ilia. Good boy. I'll make it quick, no worries. Good boy.
Daniel Cormier gives his take on Justin Gaethje refusing to fight Paddy Pimblett and practically demanding a lightweight title shot. DC isn't sure Gaethje is going about it the right way and pointed out that the UFC might not reward that approach.
It sounds to me like Justin Gaethje, as he said before, hey, title fight or retirement. It sounds like he's more than willing now to stand by that and be done. And that would suck. Justin seems very, very stern in the idea that if he has to fight Paddy Pimblett and that's the only option, he's not going to do it. And that sucks because I don't know that it's going to make the UFC say we have to give Justin Gaethje a title fight. I don't know that they're going to do that, especially when you go through all the things that I'm telling you right now. That Arman has a case, Paddy has a case, Justin has a case, Ilia saying he ain't fighting Arman. Then you have Paddy, who got to go into the octagon and stare off with the champion. You have Justin saying, I'm not fighting Paddy. When in reality, Paddy Pimblett, Justin Gaethje seems like the logical next step for Paddy.
Khamzat Chimaev breaks down Robert Whittaker versus Reinier de Ridder.
Robert Whittaker and Reinier de Ridder are the main event in Abu Dhabi. How do you think that fight will go?
It'll be a good fight, tough fight. Both is good fighters. I think the other guy is more wrestler, a grappler. He's gonna try to take him down and submit. Robert is not that easy opponent like everyone thinks. I get the chance, I've done it fast, but so it's not that easy opponent like everyone thinks. So it will be fun to watch the fight.
Rashad Evans reveals his fight with Rampage Jackson was his favorite of his career. The two fought back in 2010 and Rashad won via unanimous decision. However, he admits that Rampage almost finished him after landing an uppercut in the third round.
Rampage, that was my favorite fight because going into that fight, the trash talk was so deep, so much trash, and the stakes were so high. When I went out there and caught him with that first punch, I was just like, oh, I got his. And there's nothing better than that. When you're in a fight and you get off on somebody and you just know for the rest of the fight, you got him. I was in my bag, the third round hit. I shot in and he caught me with an uppercut. I remember thinking like, oh damn, not again. This is the same arena. I lost my light heavyweight belt in. And then now here I am for the third fight. And I'm thinking like, hell no. And I'm on my back and I can't even feel my arms, bro. I just can't muster the strength. I end up getting up and pulling it off, but that was fun.
Sean O'Malley breaks down the upcoming fight between Merab and Corey Sandhagen. Sean still believes he can beat Merab despite losing to him twice.
Corey Merab, how do I see that fight playing out? You know, I fought Merab twice, beat him once, lost to him once. Just kidding. Corey's got really good wrestling scrambles. He did really good against Umar. He kept his hips high. He was able to scramble very well. I wouldn't say really gassed, but he definitely got a little bit tired, whereas Merab he just doesn't get tired. So if Corey, Corey's well versed in the 50-50 in the leg game. So I'm curious if he will cause scrambles that way, maybe threaten some submissions that way to where Merab gets uncomfortable and maybe shoots less. It's hard for me to wrap my head. Who do I think is going to win? I think it's a coin flip. I think if I had to guess, I feel like Merab, if Merab goes out there and grabs a hold of him, I think Corey's going to be surprised how strong that little Georgian feels. But also I could be completely wrong. Corey could go out there and hit some, beautiful scrambles and completely, make Merab look silly. I truly believe that I was going to go out there and make Merab look stupid. And I'm still so delusional that I still believe I can do that. Max Holloway beat Dustin in his third fight, lost the first two. So never say never. Oh.
Merab Dvalishvili recalls the time he almost beat up one of his first American coaches. Merab said the coach called him a motherfucker, and Merab thought he was actually talking about his mom.
Oh man! And then I go to this gym. This Mike, he's really crazy guy, man. I see many people in my life, but this guy is worst coach.
I know him a long time. Yes.
Worst coach. One time he said, "Okay, I'm gonna hold the pets for you." He told me 1-2. I punch 1-2. He said, "Mother." I said, "You said mother." I mean, for us, mother.
Yeah.
Because I don't speak English.
Yes.
I thought he was talking about my mother. I'm like, I go crazy. Like, you crazy. Okay, anyway.
And he's giving you a compliment.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I know,
okay.
I know, but thank God my friend Georgie told me to. No. That's not. He's not talking for you.
Bryce Mitchell successfully made weight today ahead of his move down to the bantamweight division. He's set to face Said Nurmagomedov tomorrow at UFC Abu Dhabi. Bryce believes he is the man to defeat Merab Dvalishvili. In an interview with MMA Junkie, Bryce said, "I think it needs to be spiced up a little bit. It just needs somebody like me in there to shake things up. And I can almost promise you I'm going to shake things up. They need something exciting right now because let's be honest, nobody's going to beat Merab. Who's going to beat Merab? You're going to have to call somebody that can beat him because right now, literally nobody can beat Merab. So they're going to realize they need a guy like me. Here I am. Call me. Corey's going to lose, and that's what's going to happen. And you can watch the fight just to watch Corey get beat, but he's not going to win. Nobody's going to beat Merab unless they call somebody who knows how to. I love Merab. Merab's actually a great friend of mine, and I can promise you he's going to beat Corey. It's boring. Nobody wants to watch him win and not fight. Everybody wants to see a fight, and I'm telling you, I'm bringing a fight to this division. I'm going to shake things up. It's actually going to get people interested in this division again, because once again, nobody wants to watch Merab win easily. I've got the only resume that could even possibly compete with him. All these other fights, I mean, I guess it'll be a little bit entertaining because you get to see how Merab wins, but it's not going to be a fight. Corey Sandhagen's going to be fighting for air. Khalil Rountree is not a fan of light heavyweight champion Magomed Ankalaev. He says he hates the way Ankalaev has been talking trash lately on social media and thinks it's just unnecessary. After Khalil defeated Jamal Hill last month, Ankalaev posted this on X. He wrote, "Your daddy is next, Alex. Bum tree, take a seat. Terrible fight." On the Joe Rogan Experience, Khalil said, "I can say confidently, am I a fan? Absolutely not. He just talks shit, and I hate people who talk shit. Dude, I just don't like it. I don't like people who talk shit for no reason. If I didn't say anything about you, if I've never mentioned your name, then why are you talking shit about me or disrespecting me? I hate it. I just hate it because it's unnecessary. Even as an adult, I've had to deal with this shit my whole life. It's a toxic way of being, and it's passed along through social media, where kids are getting beat up for it. We're grown men on a large platform, and people look up to us for many different things. They envision us as gladiators. Is this what you're choosing to do as a fighter? We have a responsibility. I feel like as an athlete, as a champion, number one, you have a responsibility. You have a belt around your waist, and all these eyes on you with a microphone, and that's what you choose to say? To talk shit and degrade my name when I'm not even above you or challenging you for a fight? To me, that's like, spend your time wisely. It's motivation for me because I just won't do that. I think there are so many different things that can be done when you have that belt. That belt is an honor. Paddy Pimblett appears to have zero interest in fighting Arman Tsarukyan next. Speaking to One-on-One MMA, Paddy said, "I'll fight anyone, as you know. Arman's a very good fighter, but no one cares about him. People just look at him and think, yeah, you shit yourself fighting Islam. You talk a big game, but you don't back it up. Everyone knows Justin Gaethje is a f***ing banger. Everyone knows that if you're fighting Justin Gaethje, you're gonna have a fight. And he's a legend. Arman isn't. So I'd love to fight another legend like Justin Gaethje." And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's in reference to Tony Ferguson's upcoming boxing match against Salt Poppy. It says, "Who the heck is Salt Poppy? I can't be the only person who doesn't know. I believe he started as an influencer on TikTok." The second one's from John Heffron. It says, "Hulk Hogan couldn't let Ozzy get over on him. RIP Hulk." And the final one's from Fartist. It says, "Stipe's coaches seem like some good dudes. Glad he's got people in his life who won't clown on him for just wanting to chat for a second." For some people, these short, seemingly meaningless conversations remind them that someone on the outside cares about them. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.